So I'm really excited about this. I've got a tandoor and I can't wait to cook on it. I've been wanting a tandoor to cook on for a very long time. I had an amazing adventure in India many years ago. I went to the south in Kerala and I remember the wonderful food that I had cooked in tandoors there, overlooking the sea, and the amazing seafood they had there. Look, big prawns and tuna and marlin and all sorts. And I remember them getting the skewers like this, putting big chunks of the fish onto the skewers, dusting it with a sort of tandoor spice mix, and then putting it in the tandoor. And I've wanted to cook like that for years and years. I was really excited when I saw these ovens from Baba Clay Oven, and it's their new oven. It's a domestic charcoal powered tandoor, and I thought to myself, that is what I want to cook on. So I was really excited about this. So let's get this fired up. I've seasoned it, I've cured the ceramic in there, so I'm ready to cook. So I'm going to get the charcoal nice and hot. So I'm going to make up the marinades for these. I've got some kashmiri masala for the lamb. And I'm going to mix that with some rapeseed oil. I've got some lamb leg steaks here. A bit of a mooch round in that paste. That's perfect. We're going to do similar with this lovely tandoori rub. This is for the chicken. I'm going to go with a bit more this time. You could go yogurt here, mix that with yogurt. Again, I'm going a bit of rapeseed oil. You could add a squeeze of lemon, take it different directions, add some garlic, free range chicken legs here. And you want to leave those in the cool for an hour or two at least. You could leave them overnight as well, really. Okay, so I've had my meat marinating now for an hour or two, and it's time to get it skewered up. I'm going to go for the lamb first, and with this, what I'm going to do is going to go through the lamb like that, so the fat is on one side like that, go through the fat. So we need to protect the ends of the meat, it's quite hot down there. So I'm going to get a lemon. Okay, so I'm going to go through just the whole leg, and again, a nice lemon on the end. So the chicken needs to go on first. So I've waited for the coals to die down to embers, and I'm simply going to place that in there like that. So you can see from this the lemon's dropped off. Don't know if I did that wrong, but the heat from underneath is quite strong. So these two have cooked a bit more. This one's less so. So I'm going to swap them around. Come in from this side with the handle now and put it through all the chicken like that. And then pull that through like that. That seems to me a good way to do this. So the chicken, that one is 50 degrees, the one down there. It's not bad, it's about 40 degrees, so it's just the fierceness of the heat on the skin to char it up a little bit. Okay, so I think the meat's just about ready. I've just been probing it, and the chicken's at 75 degrees C now, internal temperature. The lamb's just about 60 degrees. It's a leg of lamb fillet, so it's about 60 degrees is perfect. It's been a bit of a learning process really for me, this. Obviously I've never cooked on a tandoor before. I've wanted to learn and to trial and to sort of share my thoughts with you. Probably what I would do next time, I'd probably go a bit hotter earlier and then leave the coals a bit longer. Maybe I left them about half an hour, so maybe 40 or 50 minutes instead of 30 minutes or so, just so the heat soaks in a bit more. And what's really interesting with this is a lot of the heat comes from underneath, from the bottom. So I've had to turn around the chicken. The lamb's been okay actually, because it's a bit smaller and thinner. Where the positioning of the skewers seems to be important, and the positioning of the lid, so that sort of keeps a bit of heat in but allows some of the heat to flow out. That's all been a learning process for me. Like I said, the first time cooking on a tandoor like this, and I've really loved it actually. It's brilliant. It's such a lovely piece of equipment to cook on. It challenges me, it gets me outside of my box of cooking on a regular barbecue, and for me as an outdoor chef, that is a really good thing. So I love it. It's great way to cook. You've got to season it and cook up a few times before you can cook naan breads. I've got this lovely gaddy here for putting the naan breads on the wall of the tandoor, but you've got to use it a few times, cooking it just meat only, or meat and veg, before you start doing the naan breads on the wall, just to get the wall really seasoned up. So I'm looking forward to all of that, and I'm really excited to be doing some more recipes with this lovely tandoor from Baba Clay Ovens. As you can see, I've lost the lemon off the end of both of these skewers, so I don't know a way of keeping that on, but maybe it shielded the bottom of this a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. Bit more practice. This is tandoor, so I'm going to keep it nice and simple and just scatter some coriander over the top. You could go yogurt as well, a drizzle of yogurt if you wanted. So some nice flatbreads, some nice naan breads to go with those, maybe some rice, and there we go. That is tandoor, Kashmiri lamb and tandoori chicken.